Hello, parents and students. Welcome to Back to School Night 2020 virtual edition. I am Elise Weber, and I'm from Littleton, Colorado. Grew up here, went to Columbine High School, and then I went to Baylor University. Got a degree in secondary math education and came back to Littleton. I taught at Columbine for 8 years, and now this is going to be my 8th year at Devlin. I came to Devlin because I really like the Saxon math program. So Saxon just does a great job of spiraling, as all of you guys know, and our kids just really remember their math. So I am proud to be here. This is my family. I had Brady right at the start of the pandemic. He's 5 months old now, and this is Levi. He is just a cutie pie. He's 2.5, and hopefully someday they will be here at Devlin. So AP Stats is periods 4 and 5. Tests are worth 90% and homework is worth 10%. Every day we come in, I teach a lesson. They do, we used to call it a green sheet. They'll probably just be white this year since they'll be online, but they'll do something that checks that they understood kind of what we talked about, and then they'll have time to start their homework. Sometimes we'll do activities, some hands-on things to kind of show simulations of how things work in real life and how we gather data. So first semester, there will be a final exam, and second semester, there will be a final presentation. So the final presentation, the kids will pose a question, and they'll run an inference study on something that they're interested in. For example, someone did the difference in the mean weight of backpacks between seventh graders and seniors. Somebody did who's better drivers, juniors or seniors, and they checked to see who stopped at the stop sign all the way more often. So they'll come up with some kind of study and they will present it on senior finals day. And then the other reason there's not a final exam second semester is because of the AP Stat exam, of course. And mark your calendars, that is on Thursday, May 13th at noon. I'm not sure if those will be in person yet or how they did them last year, where they were just 45 minutes and the students took them at home. Um, so obviously kids can pay, or they can still log on from home. So hopefully we won't have a ton of absences, since students can still log on even if they're at home. But if students are still too sick to log on, or whatever happens and they're unable to log on, my videos are actually already online on my website. And the in-class green sheets that we do, those will be posted online as well. And then, of course, they should still do the homework at some point. So this is my website. If you just go to Devlin Staff and find Weber, you can find my website. We've got the first 2 weeks bell schedule here for remote learning. And then once we start hybrid, we've got that schedule here. Definitely need to join the Google Classroom. Probably all of your students have done this by now. And a little bit about me and some pictures. Um, and then go to AP Statistics right here, video lessons. So this is every single lesson for the whole year. So if they miss something, they can just click on that lesson and it'll pull up the video. Google Calendar and syllabus, if the students are interested in reading through that. So on Google Classroom, I posted a packet for chapters 1 and 2. Hopefully your student picked it up though when they came to get supplies. But if for some reason they forgot to get it, I put it in the class drive folder right here. Or they can also go to the stream and I put it right here. If you missed the packet pickup, you can download and print chapter 1 and 2, kind of all the handouts that are needed. So for the last 3 years, we've had about a 90% pass rate on the AP exam, and the mode score is a 5. So students usually do well. I do have some students that don't pass every year. So hopefully if your student is struggling, they can start coming in regularly or attending seventh hours or working with someone in the class. Always helps. The biggest problem that students have in this class when they start to struggle is it's kind of easy to copy because a lot of the answers are in the back of the book. So one thing is just making sure they're trying the problems first and then checking their answers in the back, and really trying to understand it as they go through it. Students will definitely need a graphing calculator. Uh, the TI Inspire is definitely easier because that's what I'm going to show and that's what most students have. If your student has a TI 84, it does work, and there are directions on how to do everything in the book. And if a student has a problem, I usually try to help them in class. And this time around, hopefully I'll be able to help them online as well. Super important that your student has a textbook. So if your student doesn't have a book, I do have some people last year who are trying to sell their book, and I can get you in contact with them. If you just send me an email, I'll forward on their information to you. Yeah, and then go ahead and check out my website and Google Classroom when you have time if you need it. Hopefully your students invited you to the Google Classroom so that you can see what is going on in class, when things are due, assignments. I already posted the first week, or the second week should be posted by the time you guys watch this video. Um, yeah, if you guys have any questions, please feel free to email me. Email is probably the best method. And I hope you guys have a great start of your year. I'm looking forward to this crazy year and learning a lot about technology this year. Thanks.